Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning into today's episode. So with me here is Milan Otajovic of Insight Plum for our second partner showcase recording. Today, we're going to walk through the supply chain disruptions, ESG and procurement and data transformation. But before we get started here, I'll let Milan briefly introduce himself and we can get going.
Hello, everyone. My name is Milan and I work for Insight Plum as a director of partnerships and alliances. And together with our partners like Xeeva, we are trying to bring a fresh new wind to the procurement technology world and helping our customers to get most out of their technologies. Together with partners like Xeeva, we are transforming the way how the procurement and supply chain organizations help their own businesses to thrive in this complicated and ever-changing environment.
I know you briefly mentioned that Europe obviously has a large industrial manufacturing focus. So what are some of the other specific problems you've seen within that industry? And what are some ways that businesses can sort of combat those issues?
The industry in Europe actually is pretty much interconnected. All of the industries from chemical, petroleum, energy, automotive, whatever we say, are very much interconnected. So all these effects, if I use the example of automotive industries, those examples are valid for other industries as well. Right. What we see right now happening in Europe is really huge wave of initiatives and projects or programs being launched by the companies to actually look into existing supplier base, to look into existing products, and find ways to optimize, either on the product side, finding alternate suppliers, alternate parts, or alternate manufacturing processes. That takes time, obviously, but that's what is happening right now. Or on the other hand, finding and searching globally for alternates, but within the constraints of some of the EU strategic initiatives, for example, on environmental policies or on social and labor related topics. So in addition to the economical and geopolitical pressures within EU, we have a specific frameworks or specific initiatives which are also forcing manufacturers, industrial companies to look at alternates within specific framework. So it's very critical, and it's happening right now, that companies tap the data they have or they are available in the market in an open domain or within commercial sources, where they can really find the best possible alternate suppliers or completely new suppliers and plug them as quickly as possible into their value chain or the supply chain process. And that is very much fueling lots of projects in Europe right now. Some companies who are more advanced and more mature on the digital supply chain ladder, they would be prepared for it better, but still there is some very focused effort around these topics. The other companies, unfortunately, need to start from a lower level. On the other hand, they can immediately jump to a new or to the very much latest level, thanks to maybe new technologies which are available and which are growing within the market. And we have seen it in the past. There are so many new software and technology solutions who are able to help customers actually to mitigate these risks and actually help them to get to a new suppliers, new supply chain models, to plan better, to optimize what is there, or to find completely new sources. So like COVID forced digital transformation of the overall workforce, now I think this new situation globally is forcing companies to look really seriously at the data, not just the processes within the procurement supply chain management.
Perfect. Milan, again, thank you for the thought out answer and the examples again. For those tuning in, thank you for tuning in. Look forward to doing this next time.
Thank you, Andrew and Xeeva team. I really appreciate. I'm happy that we can discuss these topics. They are really well timed and relevant right now. So thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you.